Chosen one, listen to me carefully. This is not just another video. This is not just another message floating around in the noise of the world. This is your divine message from the universe, chosen by God Himself to reach you at the exact moment you need it most. I need you to understand that nothing about this moment is random. Nothing about you being here is coincidence. You have been drawn to this message by a force far greater than you can imagine. This is divine alignment. The fact that your eyes are on these words right now is proof that the universe has been orchestrating circumstances behind the scenes, just to place this truth before you. Before we go any further, I want you to do something important. If you feel this message stirring something deep inside your spirit, if you feel a pull, a strange sense of knowing, I want you to confirm it right now. Type 777 in the comments below. Yes, right now. Type it boldly, because this is a declaration that you recognize divine timing at work in your life. And while you're here, subscribe to this channel, tap the bell icon, and stay connected. This space is dedicated to guiding the chosen ones like you, helping you navigate your spiritual awakening with clarity and strength. Chosen one, you have felt it for a long time, haven't you? That quiet yet undeniable voice inside. That strange pull you cannot explain to those around you. That sense that you were meant for something greater, something beyond the ordinary existence. It's not your imagination. It's your calling. And the universe, along with divine guidance, has led you here to remind you of exactly who you are. This message has come to you because heaven's timing is never late. And it is never early. It arrives exactly when you are ready to receive it. You might have been going through confusion, or maybe you've been feeling lost in the middle of your journey, questioning if the path you are walking is the right one. Let me tell you today with full authority and certainty, you are on the right path. You are walking towards your divine purpose, and this message is the signpost you have been praying for. I want you to breathe deeply as you hear these words. Feel the weight of them, not in your mind alone, but deep in your spirit. You are a chosen one. You are chosen by God, and because of that, the universe works differently in your life. Ordinary rules do not apply to you. Timing in your life does not follow the world's calendar. Divine timing governs your journey, and right now that timing has led you here. This moment is sacred. Treat it as such. The distractions of the world can wait. Give yourself fully to this message because it holds the wisdom your soul has been longing for. Understand that the universe has a way of reaching us when we are most ready to hear. Right now, you are ready. That's why you are here. As we go deeper into this divine revelation, keep your heart open. Let the words speak beyond the noise of the day-to-day. This is not just guidance. This is a spiritual awakening unfolding before you. Comment 777 if you claim this message as your divine confirmation. And remember to subscribe so you never miss another moment when the universe calls out to you again. This is your moment, chosen one. Let us continue. Chosen one, you may have wondered many times, how do I know if the universe is truly speaking to me? How do I recognize the voice of the divine amid the noise of everyday life? These are not small questions. They are the very questions that separate the ordinary from the awakened. And because you are here, because you are chosen by God, it is time you finally receive clarity on this. Listen closely, for this understanding will unlock a deeper level of your spiritual awakening. First, know this. The universe speaks in whispers, in patterns, in signs that seem subtle but carry enormous weight. It rarely shouts over the chaos of the world. Instead, it gently tugs at your soul, nudging you towards your destiny. When you begin to notice repeating numbers, unusual coincidences, dreams that feel far too real, or an inner knowing that defies logic. These are not random. These are divine signals, the universe's way of calling you back to your purpose. Let me give you an example. Have you ever thought of someone out of nowhere, only for them to contact you moments later? Or felt a sudden urge to take a path you normally avoid, only to discover something deeply meaningful waiting for you? These are the moments when the veil between the spiritual and physical worlds thins, allowing you to glimpse the guidance of the universe. For the chosen ones, these signs are even stronger because your spirit is already sensitive to divine frequencies. It is part of your design. You were born to be aware, to feel what others overlook, to sense the undercurrents of spiritual movements. But the challenge is not in receiving these signs. It is in recognizing them, trusting them, and acting upon them. Chosen by God, you are not meant to live by chance. The universe has been orchestrating your steps long before you even asked for direction. The restlessness you feel, the way your heart stirs at certain moments, the quiet pull towards things you cannot explain. All of this is the voice of the universe trying to get your attention. The reason it feels so persistent is because your calling is urgent. There is work meant to be done through you, lives waiting to be touched by your obedience to this divine summons. Now I want you to reflect deeply. Think back over your life. Think of the moments when you felt a strange clarity, when you knew deep inside that a certain choice was right, even if it made no sense on the surface. That was the universe speaking to you. That was your Creator guiding you gently toward your higher purpose. And here's something powerful to remember. The more you respond to these promptings, the louder they become. The universe rewards attention with revelation. Chosen one, understand that the universe also uses people, messages, and circumstances as vessels for its voice. Sometimes a conversation with a stranger, a line in a book, or even a message like the one you are hearing now carries the exact words your soul has been yearning for. The key is to remain open. Keep your spiritual ears tuned, because the divine speaks constantly to those who are willing to listen. This is why distractions are so dangerous. The world wants to drown out the voice of the universe with noise, confusion, and endless busyness. But you must rise above that. You must create quiet spaces in your life to hear what the universe is whispering to you. Take moments of stillness. Reflect. Meditate. Pray. Walk in nature and feel the pulse of creation. In these spaces, clarity will flood your soul. There is a beautiful truth I want you to carry with you. The universe is not playing games with you. It is not hiding its guidance. It is waiting for you to recognize it, to trust it, to follow it. Divine messages are not given to confuse, but to confirm. They come to align you with your destiny, to reassure you that you are not wandering aimlessly, but are being led step by step. If you are feeling this truth resonate deeply right now, I want you to acknowledge it. Write 111 in the comments below as a sign of your recognition. Claim this moment as your awakening to the voice of the universe. Let it be your declaration that from this day forward, you will no longer question whether you are being called. You will know it, you will feel it, and you will follow it with boldness. Chosen by God, you have been equipped with a spiritual compass unlike any other. Trust it. Lean into it. Let the divine voice guide you through every valley, every mountaintop, every twist and turn of your journey. You are not alone, and you are not lost. The universe is speaking clearly, and it is calling you by name. As we continue, I will show you more. Not just how to recognize the call, but how to understand your unique identity as a chosen one. Keep your heart open, for the revelation is just beginning. Chosen one, it is time you understand who you truly are, not just in name, but in nature. I want you to listen carefully because this is one of the most important revelations of your life. So many people go through life without ever understanding their true identity, but you are different. You were never meant to blend in with the crowd. You were never meant to live an ordinary life. You were marked, chosen by God, and set apart from the very beginning. The moment your soul entered this world, your identity as a chosen one was sealed in the heavens. Being a chosen one is not a title you give yourself. It is not a role you simply assume because it sounds appealing. It is a spiritual reality, written into your very existence. It explains the things you have always felt but could never quite explain. Why you felt different as a child. Why you saw through falsehoods when others blindly accepted them. Why you have carried a weight, a burden, a sense of purpose that refused to be silenced no matter how much you tried to live like everyone else. This uniqueness is not accidental. It is intentional, designed by the Creator Himself. You were created to carry light into dark places, to bring truth where there is deception, to stand firm where others fall away. And yes, this path can be lonely at times. Being chosen by God means you will often walk roads few dare to tread. But let me tell you this, you are never truly alone. The same divine force that called you has assigned heavenly help to your journey. Understand, chosen one, that your identity is not defined by the circumstances of your life. It is not limited by the opinions of others. People may not see the divine calling upon you. They might misjudge you, misunderstand you, even reject you. But that does not diminish your chosenness. In fact, many times the rejection you face is confirmation of your divine identity. The world resists what it cannot understand, and you, being a vessel of light, will naturally stir the shadows wherever you go. You have been equipped with spiritual sensitivity, the ability to discern energies, intentions, and truths that are hidden from ordinary eyes. This is why you feel drained in environments filled with negativity. This is why you feel uneasy around people who carry deceptive spirits. You are wired to pick up on what others miss because you have been entrusted with divine insight. Chosen by God, you carry a spiritual assignment that requires this level of awareness. You are not just here to survive life. You are here to impact lives. You are here to awaken sleeping souls, to shine as a beacon for those lost in darkness. Every experience you have gone through, the pain, the trials, the isolation, has been part of your preparation. Nothing has been wasted. Every scar is a testimony of your endurance and a mark of your readiness. Now I want you to acknowledge this truth boldly. If what I am saying resonates with you, if you feel the power of these words deep in your spirit, I want you to write 111 in the comments. Declare it. Let the universe see your agreement with your identity. Let heaven bear witness that you accept and embrace your calling as a chosen one. It is vital that you stop comparing your journey to others. You were never called to follow the crowd. Your path is divinely customized, your timing set by the hands of the Creator Himself. While others may rush ahead or lag behind, you must trust the pace of your purpose. Trust that the universe, under the direction of God, is unfolding your destiny with perfect precision. Remember this: the weight you feel is the evidence of the power you carry. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, and though you may not see it with your physical eyes, there is a spiritual crown resting upon you even now. It signifies your authority in the spiritual realm. It marks you as a leader, a guide, a light bearer in this world. The world needs you, chosen one. It needs your voice, your wisdom, your courage. Do not underestimate the impact you were designed to have. Even when you feel small, even when your influence seems limited, Understand that the ripples of your obedience reach farther than you can see. Every act of faith, every step of courage, every moment of standing firm in truth sends shockwaves through the spiritual atmosphere. Chosen by God, your identity is a sacred gift. Guard it fiercely. Walk in it boldly. Let it shape your choices, your words, your actions. You are not created to be hidden, but to be revealed at the appointed time. And that time, I believe, is now. As we continue, I will show you why the universe sends messages specifically to the chosen ones like you. There is more to understand, more to embrace. Stay with me, chosen one. Your awakening has only just begun, chosen one. Have you ever wondered why the universe speaks to you so persistently? Why you feel constant nudges, receive signs that others overlook, and sense invisible guidance woven through your life? It is not a coincidence, and it is not random. It is because you carry a divine assignment that requires divine communication. The universe sends messages to you because you have been chosen by God to fulfill a purpose far beyond the ordinary. And that purpose demands direction from higher realms. You see, when you are chosen, you are not left to figure everything out by yourself. Heaven does not abandon its messengers. Instead, the universe becomes your compass, your constant companion, delivering insights, warnings, and encouragement along your path. Divine messages are the language of alignment, ensuring you stay connected to your mission even when the world tries to pull you away from it. Chosen ones are sent into places where light is scarce, where truth is hidden, and where hope is fading. To succeed in these assignments, you need ongoing spiritual instruction. The universe sends messages to equip you for these moments. Whether it's a sudden thought that brings clarity, a dream filled with meaning, or a situation that pushes you toward growth. These are all divine whispers reminding you of your calling. Let me tell you plainly, the reason you receive these messages is because you are trusted with them. God has placed a level of trust in you that surpasses the ordinary. The universe knows that when you receive guidance, you will carry it with honor. You will act upon it not just for your benefit, but for the benefit of others. You are chosen to be a bridge between heaven and earth, a vessel through which divine wisdom flows into this world. Think of the times you felt a heavy pull in your heart, directing you towards something you did not fully understand. Perhaps it was to help someone, to start a project, or to walk away from a situation that no longer aligned with your spirit. These moments are not accidents. They are divine interventions. They are the universe's way of positioning you exactly where you need to be. Chosen by God, your life is not like the lives of those around you. Where others see coincidence, you see confirmation. Where others feel confusion, you feel conviction. The universe tailors its communication to suit your unique spiritual sensitivity. It speaks to you in ways that will reach your heart, in ways that stir your spirit awake. Now listen carefully. The messages you receive are not just for you alone. Yes, they guide you, but they are also meant to flow through you to others. You are a vessel, and through you the universe reaches the hearts of many. This is why your obedience matters. When you follow the divine instructions given to you, you unlock blessings not just in your life, but in the lives of those connected to your destiny. I want you to understand the weight of this responsibility. Being chosen by God means you carry the hopes of many within your calling. When you rise, others rise with you. When you walk in truth, you light the path for those still trapped in darkness. The universe continues to send messages to you because your steps are not just your own. They are the steps of a leader, a guide, a chosen light in a shadowed world. If you feel the truth of these words, I invite you to write 333 in the comments below. Let this be your agreement, your recognition that you are not just hearing this message by chance. Let it be your declaration that you understand why the universe continues to speak to you. Remember, chosen one, divine messages are often given ahead of time. They prepare you for battles not yet visible, for victories not yet won, for blessings not yet received. Trust them, even when they do not make sense in the moment. The universe operates on a timeline far beyond human understanding, and its guidance often comes before the need is apparent. But when the moment arrives, you will see clearly why the message was given. Do not ignore these messages, no matter how small they may seem. A gentle nudge today could prevent a disaster tomorrow. A subtle sign could lead you to a breakthrough you never expected. Honor every divine communication with the seriousness it deserves. Reflect on it, pray over it, and act upon it with faith. Chosen by God, you are deeply loved, deeply guided, and deeply protected. The universe surrounds you with signs because you are part of a greater plan. Your life is intertwined with destiny, and divine messages are the threads that weave that destiny into reality. Pay attention, stay alert, and cherish the guidance you receive. As we continue, I will help you go even deeper. You will learn how to understand the season of life you are currently walking through, and how the messages you are receiving connect directly to that season. Stay with me, chosen one. The revelation is only unfolding, and there is so much more you are destined to see. Chosen one, let us go deeper now. You have heard the messages. You have felt the pull of the universe. But to walk in full power, you must understand the season you are in. Every chosen one moves through spiritual seasons, just as the earth moves through its own. But unlike the seasons of nature, these spiritual seasons are not marked by the calendar. They are marked by divine timing, by the lessons your soul must embrace, and by the growth you are called to undergo. Knowing your season is like holding a spiritual map. It helps you walk with confidence instead of confusion. Many chosen ones feel lost not because they lack faith, but because they have not yet decoded their current season. You see, when you understand the season you are in, you stop fighting against the flow and start moving with it. You stop questioning every delay, every challenge, every moment of silence from the universe, and you begin to see the purpose hidden within the process. Let me explain this to you simply, as a wise teacher would to a beloved student. There are seasons of preparation, seasons of testing, seasons of revelation, seasons of warfare, and seasons of harvest. Each one serves you, shapes you, and sharpens you for the calling you carry. If you are in a season of preparation, you may feel unseen, even forgotten. But this is not a punishment. It is the sacred time when the universe works on your foundation. The roots grow deep in hidden places before the tree rises above the soil. In this season, you are being equipped with the wisdom, patience, and strength you will need for the assignments ahead. Embrace this season fully. Do not rush it. Trust that what is being built in silence will one day speak loudly of your purpose. Perhaps you are in a season of testing. Chosen one, this is when your faith is refined like gold in fire. Challenges rise, obstacles seem unending, and you are pushed to your limits. But hear me well. Testing is the universe's way of proving your strength, not to break you, but to reveal to you what has always been within you. You are stronger than you know. Comment 777 below if you feel you are in this fiery season right now, and let the universe see your acknowledgement of its refining work. Some of you may find yourselves in a season of revelation. This is when clarity floods your spirit. What was once confusing becomes clear. The direction you prayed for begins to unfold. Pay close attention in this season. Write down the insights you receive. Speak them out loud. These revelations are divine blueprints for your next steps. Chosen by God, you are not left to wander blindly. In this season, the path is illuminated before you. Then there are seasons of warfare. These are intense and often exhausting. You feel spiritual pressure, attacks on your mind, your energy, and your purpose. Understand that these seasons come because you are advancing into new territory. Darkness does not attack what it does not fear. The very presence of resistance is proof of your progress. Stand firm, chosen one. Arm yourself with prayer, with spiritual wisdom, and with unwavering faith. Victory is promised to you, but you must hold your ground. Lastly, there are seasons of harvest. This is the time of reaping what you have sown in faithfulness. Doors open, opportunities arise, and blessings flow. But even in this season, remain humble. Give thanks to the universe, to God who has carried you through every other season to reach this moment. Recognize that your harvest is not only for you, but for those you are called to uplift and inspire. Chosen one, understand that seasons are not random. They are perfectly timed by the universe, each one building upon the other. Do not compare your season to someone else's. Comparison is a thief of clarity. What matters is not the pace, but the purpose. Trust the timing of your life because it is directed by divine hands. Also, remember that seasons can overlap. You may experience revelation in the midst of warfare. You may feel the stirrings of harvest, even as preparation continues. This is the beauty of divine orchestration. It is layered, rich, and always purposeful. If you feel a deeper understanding awakening within you right now, type 333 in the comments. Let it be your declaration that you are embracing your current season with wisdom and trust. Let the universe know you are paying attention. Chosen by God, you are walking through your spiritual seasons, not as a victim of circumstance, but as a victor in divine timing. Every moment, every challenge, every breakthrough is part of your becoming. Stay connected to the voice of the universe, and you will never lose your way. This is your journey, and you are walking it exactly as you were meant to. As we move forward, I will show you how to respond to these divine messages and seasons, how to walk boldly and confidently in your assignment as a chosen one. Stay with me, for the next revelation is waiting just ahead. Chosen one. Now that you understand the nature of divine messages and the spiritual season you are in, it is time to learn how to respond. You see, it is not enough to recognize the message. Recognition is the beginning, but response is where your power comes alive. The universe speaks to you, not to fill your ears, but to activate your steps. You are chosen by God for action, not just awareness. Let me show you how to respond with wisdom and courage as one who fully accepts their divine calling. The first response is always to pause and listen deeply. When a message reaches you, resist the urge to rush into action immediately. Sit with it, reflect on it, let it settle into your spirit. Divine messages often carry layers of meaning that unfold over time. In stillness, you allow the fullness of the message to be revealed. Take time in meditation or quiet reflection away from the noise of daily life. This simple act of sacred pause aligns your heart with divine clarity. Next, seek confirmation. Even though the universe speaks clearly, it also honors your desire for assurance. Do not be afraid to ask for signs. Chosen ones are given the privilege of spiritual confirmation. When you feel a message strongly but want to be sure, ask with a humble heart, and you will notice the universe responds. It might come as a repeated number, a conversation, a dream, or a scripture that jumps out at you. Watch closely. If you are feeling this need for confirmation right now, type 111 in the comments below. Let it be your open invitation to divine affirmation. After receiving confirmation, move to alignment. This means adjusting your actions, thoughts, and surroundings to match the direction of the message. If the universe calls you to release something toxic, do not delay. If it calls you to prepare for a new opportunity, begin to make space for it. Aligning yourself prepares the ground for divine seeds to grow. Many miss their breakthrough, not because they fail to hear, but because they fail to align. Do not let that be your story. Then comes the step of obedience. Chosen one, this is where the journey becomes real. Obedience is the bridge between revelation and manifestation. It is one thing to hear a message and quite another to act upon it, especially when it demands sacrifice or courage. But remember, delayed obedience is disobedience in the eyes of the divine. When the message instructs you, follow through with faith, even if fear whispers otherwise. Trust that the universe never sends a message without also providing the strength to obey it. As you walk in obedience, maintain a posture of gratitude. Gratitude is a magnet for further revelation. When you thank the universe for its guidance, you open the door for more wisdom to flow into your life. Speak your thanks out loud. Write it down. Let your heart overflow with appreciation for every step of your journey. Gratitude keeps your spirit sensitive to the ongoing whispers of divine direction. Another vital response is to share the message when you are led to do so. Chosen by God, you are not only a receiver, but also a carrier of light. Some messages are meant to flow through you to others. When you feel a nudge to encourage someone, do not hold back. Your obedience might be the confirmation they have been praying for. The universe uses chosen ones as vessels to deliver hope, truth, and direction. Your words have power far beyond what you can see. Also, remain watchful for changes around you. When you respond to divine messages, shifts begin to happen in your environment. Relationships may realign. Opportunities may arise unexpectedly. Challenges may intensify briefly as resistance to your obedience surfaces. Do not be alarmed. These are signs that spiritual forces are moving. Stay steady. Stay focused. Stay faithful. I must tell you this, chosen one. Responding to divine messages is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Every act of obedience strengthens your connection with the universe. Every step you take in alignment with your calling opens new doors of purpose. You are not walking this path alone. Heaven backs you. Angels surround you. Divine power flows through you. If you are ready to commit to responding with full heart and courage, type 333 in the comments. Let it be your declaration of readiness. Say it boldly, not just for others to see, but for the universe to witness. Let your agreement echo in the spiritual realm. Chosen by God, you have been entrusted with messages because you are worthy of carrying them. You are seen, you are heard, you are guided. Respond as the leader you are. Respond as the light bearer you were created to be. Trust the path, even when you cannot see the full destination. Know that every step of faith moves you closer to the fulfillment of your divine destiny. As we continue, I will reveal to you the dangers of ignoring these divine calls. It is crucial that you understand both the blessing of response and the risk of resistance. Stay with me, chosen one. The next revelation is vital for your journey. Chosen one, I need you to hear this part with the fullness of your spirit. What I am about to tell you is not to create fear, but to awaken urgency within you. There is a real danger in ignoring the call of the universe. When you, as someone chosen by God, delay or dismiss divine messages, you place not only your destiny at risk, but also the lives and purposes of those connected to your assignment. You were not chosen at random. You were chosen because there is work in this world that only you can do. The universe is persistent, yes, but it is also purposeful. Messages come to you at specific times for specific reasons. They arrive to guide you through transitions, to protect you from unseen dangers, and to position you for divine opportunities. But when you ignore them, when you choose comfort over calling or doubt over destiny, you allow stagnation to take root in your spirit. This stagnation creates a gap between you and the flow of divine alignment. One of the first dangers of ignoring these calls is the prolonging of spiritual wilderness. You begin to wander in circles, feeling as if nothing is progressing. Doors that should have opened remain shut. Opportunities slip by because the actions that were meant to unlock them were delayed. Understand this: divine timing waits for no one. The window of opportunity given to chosen ones is sacred, and while grace is abundant, the fullness of destiny requires timely obedience. You might have felt this already. Moments where you sensed you should have acted, but fear or uncertainty held you back. And later you saw clearly what was lost in the hesitation. Let me tell you as your spiritual guide, do not allow such moments to repeat. Chosen by God, you carry too much spiritual weight to treat divine instructions lightly. Another danger is the dulling of spiritual sensitivity. When you repeatedly ignore the messages sent to you, your spirit begins to grow numb. It becomes harder to recognize the voice of the universe. What once was clear becomes clouded. What once stirred your heart begins to feel distant. This is not because the universe has stopped speaking, but because your response has conditioned your heart to stop listening. Chosen one, I say this with urgency. Protect your spiritual sensitivity at all costs. Keep it sharp by responding promptly to divine guidance. Do not let the noise of the world drown out the whispers of the universe. The more you respond, the clearer the messages will become. The more you obey, the more guidance you will receive. Ignoring the universe's call also invites unnecessary struggles. Many of the battles you face can be avoided simply by following the path illuminated by divine instruction. When you step out of alignment, you step out of protection. It is like walking in the rain without an umbrella, fully exposed to storms you were never meant to endure. The universe provides shelter for the obedient, covering them in seasons of difficulty. Do not step out from under that covering. Let me also tell you this truth, chosen one. When you resist the call, you risk delaying not just your blessing, but the blessings meant to flow through you to others. There are people waiting on your obedience. Your courage to follow divine instructions can unlock freedom for many who are still bound in darkness. You are a vessel, and when you close yourself off to the flow of the universe, you block the light from reaching others. If you are feeling the weight of this truth, I want you to acknowledge it. Type 777 in the comments. Let this be your moment of realignment. Let the universe witness your decision to no longer ignore its voice. Chosen by God, you were never meant to live a life of regret. The universe desires for you to walk in fullness, in joy, in purpose. But this requires your partnership. Heaven will not force your hand. It waits for your willing heart. When you answer the call, you step into a rhythm of divine momentum that carries you beyond your limitations into realms of purpose and promise. Do not fear the unknown. Fear the cost of inaction. Trust that the same voice calling you will also sustain you. Trust that the universe does not call you out to leave you stranded. It calls you out to lift you higher, to position you in places of divine influence and impact. As we continue, I will show you what awaits you when you respond with faith. There are divine rewards prepared for the faithful chosen ones, and you must know what blessings are waiting on the other side of your obedience. Stay with me, for your next revelation is near. Chosen one, I want you to listen closely now. After all the trials, after all the obedience, after all the moments where you chose faith over fear, you must understand this truth deeply. There are divine rewards waiting for you. Yes, you who have carried the weight of your calling in silence. Yes, you who have walked paths others feared to tread. You are not laboring in vain. The universe, under the authority of God, has prepared rewards that far surpass anything you have sacrificed. The nature of these rewards is not limited to the material, though those blessings may come as well. The first and most profound reward is divine peace. This is not the fragile peace the world offers, which crumbles under pressure. This is a deep, unshakable stillness that fills your soul even when storms rage around you. You will find yourself calm in situations that once terrified you. You will feel centered in moments when others are lost in chaos. This peace is the signature of the universe upon the lives of its faithful chosen ones. With this peace comes divine favor. Doors will open for you that no human hand could have unlocked. Opportunities will present themselves without you having to chase them. People of influence will be drawn to your light, not because of worldly connections, but because your spiritual alignment commands attention. Favor is not about luck. It is about alignment. When you walk in step with the divine, creation itself responds to your movement. Chosen by God, you will also experience protection as a reward. Many unseen battles have already been fought on your behalf. You may not realize how many dangers have been deflected from your path simply because you stayed faithful to your calling. Divine protection surrounds you like a shield, preserving you from harm as you carry out your assignment. What destroys others cannot touch you, because you are covered by the hand of the Almighty. Another reward that awaits you is supernatural wisdom. As you continue to respond to divine messages, the universe will grant you insights that surpass natural understanding. You will know things you were never taught. You will see solutions where others see problems. You will have clarity in confusion. This wisdom is given to chosen ones not just for personal benefit, but to guide others toward truth. Remember, you are not only chosen for yourself, you are chosen to lead, to uplift, and to inspire. Chosen one, there is also the reward of impact. This may be one of the greatest joys of your journey, to see lives transformed because you chose to walk in obedience, to witness chains break off others because you carried the light faithfully. There is no earthly joy that compares to knowing your life has become a vessel of hope and healing. The universe uses you as a conduit, allowing divine power to flow through you to bless the world around you. If you feel the stir of these promises in your spirit, I want you to declare it boldly. Type 777 in the comments right now. Let this be your statement of faith, your agreement with the divine rewards prepared for you. Let it be your way of saying, I receive it, I claim it, I am ready. And let us not forget the reward of fulfillment. So many wander this life empty, chasing pleasures that never satisfy. But you, chosen one, will walk in the fulfillment that comes from knowing you are living your true purpose. You will rise each day with a sense of meaning, go to rest each night with a sense of completion. Fulfillment is the crown of the faithful, and it rests upon the heads of those who dare to answer the call. Finally, there is the reward of legacy. Your faithfulness today will echo into generations to come. The seeds you plant in obedience will blossom into trees of righteousness that provide shelter and nourishment long after your journey on this earth is complete. The universe honors the faithful chosen ones by ensuring that their impact outlives their days. You are part of something eternal, something far greater than yourself. Chosen by God, do not grow weary. The journey is demanding, yes, but the rewards are certain. Every step you take in alignment with the divine brings you closer to these promises. Keep walking, keep trusting, keep responding to the call, for heaven is watching, and the universe is preparing to pour out blessings in your life beyond measure. Stay with me, chosen one, as we continue. In the next part, I will give you final prophetic words to empower you as you walk boldly into your fulfillment. Your destiny is unfolding even now. Chosen one, as we come to this final moment together, let me speak to you plainly and with the authority placed upon me. Hear these words not just with your ears, but with your whole spirit. This is not the end of the message. This is your beginning. This is your awakening. What you feel rising in you right now is confirmation from the universe itself. You have been called, chosen by God, and set apart for a purpose that reaches far beyond anything you have yet seen. Now is the time to embrace it fully. No more hesitation, no more doubt, no more second-guessing the signs you have received or the whispers you have heard in quiet moments. The universe has spoken, and it continues to speak, because you are crucial to the unfolding of a greater divine plan. You were created for this moment. Everything in your life has been leading you to this revelation. Every trial, every tear, every victory, and even every loss has been shaping you, molding you, preparing you for the day you would fully accept your true identity. Chosen one, lift your head. You have carried burdens that would have crushed ordinary souls, yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still moving forward. Do you not see? This is evidence of your divine resilience. It is proof that heaven's hand has been upon you even when you felt alone in the wilderness. You are not weak. You are not forgotten. You are a warrior of light, a vessel of divine purpose, and the universe recognizes you. Declare it today. Embrace it not with fear, but with fire in your spirit. If you feel this truth anchoring itself inside you, write it in the comments right now. Type boldly, "I embrace my calling as a chosen one." Let this be your public declaration, not for show, but as a spiritual agreement between you and the higher realms. Let heaven see your courage. Let the universe witness your yes. Understand this clearly. Embracing your chosen identity is not about pride. It is about surrender. It is about saying yes to the flow of divine purpose, yes to the assignments you were born to fulfill, yes to the path that has been prepared for you since before time began. When you embrace who you are, you unlock the fullness of your destiny. You open the floodgates of divine assistance. Angels move at your side, doors open that no man can shut. Your steps are ordered, and your impact becomes unstoppable. Chosen by God, the time for waiting has passed. The time for questioning has ended. Now is the time for action, for boldness, for walking in the full authority of your calling. The world needs what you carry. The lost need your light. The weary need your strength. You have been prepared for such a time as this, and heaven is cheering you on. Remember, this journey is not one you walk alone. The same force that called you is the force that will sustain you. Trust in that. Lean into that. Whenever doubt tries to creep in, remember this moment. Remember these words. You are chosen. You are called. You are ready. As you go forward, stay connected to this space. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet, and tap the bell icon below. This is not the last divine message you will receive. The universe will continue to guide you, and I will be here, speaking to your spirit as you rise into your destiny. Chosen one, walk boldly now. Carry your light high. The universe is with you. Heaven is within you. And your future is unfolding in divine perfection. Go forth, for your time is now, is